webcam because of the black lines. I don't know why it does that. Go with black line again. I'm frustrated. Oh, I messed that up.
Webcam.
There we go. Just shut the fuck there. We're live because I just heard it ping on both of my accounts.
Live.
Yeah, it pinged on my phone.
Okay.
And that was quick. Because it just says Tina. Is that
okay?
That's the correct one. Yeah.
So it's just face. Yep. It's just Facebook then. Now that I got this, I'm like, oh my God, come on, not again. It's like, yep, there I am. Yep, we're good. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up because I deserve a thumbs up today, man.
Well, you're gonna hear it because I'm gonna put the chat on my phone because do you realize that I cannot see the chat even if I go into the comments? It says join the chat. But then when I join it, it wants me to do all this other crap. I'm like, what? Carnation. Huh. Here.
I can't. Yeah.
I mean, you have to make it from private chat to comments. But, so what is this? I don't want this. Get off. Okay. Now, today when I was watching you, I ended up. Now I could see the comments. I just can't be in the chat.
That is weird.
I'm gonna join it in just a minute, but I'm gonna go give you a thumbs up on my phone.
It's having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. There's nothing wrong with the internet now. Nothing.
The funny thing is, I didn't hear anything. Nothing.
It's spinning, but I can see you over on YouTube perfectly fine.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Stephanie.
Even when I said I can't see you? That's just weird. Hello, everybody. We're going to get through this one as fast as we can because StreamYard's, I don't know. I got everything out here under the sun. I got my glitter pens. I got everything out here. Got my Sharpie pens. I got my regular ones. We're going to start with Sharpie. And I need a piece of paper. Because boom. Yeah. Hello, Stephanie.
I want to see something. Okay, did it. I'm now in the chat on StreamYard and not on my phone.
Yep, I see you. Yep.
Because, I literally had to log in. And that makes no sense. So I'm going to get this off my phone.
The connection's good?
I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
So, yeah, the only color markers I'm going to use, except I got a black and a white, are the ones that was sent to me. So we'll see how this works. Because there's not very many, but oh well, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. It's a challenge and a challenge. Stephanie said neither of us are glitching. That's awesome. Yay! Just so. I'm gonna use.
Oh yeah, Getting up, getting down. My foot is killing me. Ouch. Neither of you are glitching. Thank you for letting me know that.
I wonder if you didn't kick it in the middle of the night.
I think. I don't know. But it hurts. I'll ask. See what happens on Monday. And see what he has to say about it. Might do an x-ray, I don't know, because it's only got a little bruise. And just hurts when I walk. And it's the top of my foot. That's what's weird.
Yeah. Well, I know if it was gout, because I've had that before, it would be so painful that you wouldn't walk at all.
Okay.
I mean, it would be the top of the thing, but like your toes would feel like they were I don't know how, like they're pulled out, like where your big toe is, and like right there, you would actually be on the.
Yeah.
It's closer to your big toes, or right where your toes are, not at the top of your foot. And that's not fun either.
See, I broke my little toe a few weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either. That's what I thought the other day as I broke my toe, and felt like I did, but I didn't.
Well, yeah, I've done it so many times.
There's nothing like, you know that. There's nothing. You just bandaged it together and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I just taped it to my other toe. Yeah.
So how much snow did you get?
I think about 5 inches.
Oh, so you guys actually got snow.
And I usually the one that goes in snow. Yeah. Usually I'll be the one to snow plow it or snow blow it. Scott told me not to worry about it. It's all going to melt this afternoon.
Yeah, we just had flurries and that was it.
It is. I don't even know the temp right now. Hey Siri, what's the temperature in Green Bay? 32 degrees. So. Like I told Scott, if I knew what I did, I wouldn't do it again.
Exactly.
And it's like this part of my foot. And all you got to fix your... Yeah, it's right in it, like in this area. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't that some weird crap last night with my lights flickering?
Mm-hmm.
So Jamie called me after and everything, and I don't know how we ended up still having our power, because the fire station that's on the opposite side of the courthouse, like it's on the opposite side of our house, so it's farther in the country. They were out of power. Jamie said that like a
Mm-hmm.
substation or something hit, right? And everything from like the police
Mm-hmm.
station towards town was out. It was just us, like in our little square area. He goes, I don't. I'm like, so you guys had power? Because I asked him if they ever played Mario Kart, and he's like, no, honey. He goes, we were on generator. I'm like, what do you mean? I said, I thought it kicked on. He goes, no, we were still on generator, so we don't get to do TV or nothing when we're on generator. I'm like, how is that possible? You guys, I have no idea. I'm like, yeah. I was like, that's weird, but
I guess yours is on a different grid.
yep. I was grateful. I'm like,
Well, we had major storms here a few years ago, and I lost my power. And it was funny because I'm always on the payment plan with the electricity. It doesn't matter what my bill is, I pay a certain dollar. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that year I paid the whole thing off. That morning, and all of a sudden my power goes out, and I said to Scott, "What the hell?" Because I'm looking out the window and everybody around us has power except me and Scott. So I'm like thinking in my head, did this connect me? Because like, sometimes you still get the damn letter even if you're making payments.
Yep.
And I said, so Scott, and it's storming. It's just so, and it was winds, thunder, lightning, and actually a tornado hit north of us. So Scott goes outside, looks at where they would lock, and he goes, "There's no lock on it." And I'm like, "What the hell?" So I call the electrical company, and behind us, everybody lost power. Everybody behind us, but nobody in front of us. Scott's dad had power. My neighbor right next to the door had power. And I call my electrical company, and they're like, "No, you should have power." I'm like, "Really? Why would I call and waste my time?"
Yeah.
So she sends a guy out who was in the area because the lady didn't believe me. Here, because my duplex was built before any of the houses alongside me, that my house or the duplex I lived in was ran with the grid behind us, not with the section over here. So we had no power for 3 days.
Yeah. Well, that would suck.
We had a generator. We kept our freezer, and we just went grocery shopping. Little, it was tax time. It was like April, March, something like that. We got our taxes back, so pay off the bills and buy groceries. And so we got Dad's big generator because Dad had 2 generators. He has a big one for this house, and he had a smaller one. Well, we borrowed both generators and got the freezer, got the extension cord, because the small one couldn't do both. He bought the small one, and then when he realized that he couldn't, they were for the cottage, that he couldn't run what he wanted to, so he went and bought a bigger one. That's why we have 2. So, so that we could had a little bit of power to charge our phones, And it didn't get too cold. We didn't, because Dad's like, "Well, if you have to come to the house, come to the house," But it was still winter. We still had snow on it. No, we didn't have snow on the ground. It was like probably like weather I had yesterday. Guys up, they had no power, so they sent ours down there, and that's why we were off for 3 days. And then they sent some up north of us that had it worse than Green Bay. That's why 3 days before I got back on power. And then I was like, because people were mad that they sent our men down to Oshkosh.
Did you hear the dilling on my phone? Do you want to know what that was? That was you sending me StreamYard.
Jesus. I don't know. It's Facebook. Because I had to log off my computer. Because I logged off Facebook and re-logged in thinking that would help, and it didn't. So and then I'm like, okay, fine. I turned off and restarted my whole computer. And I had StreamYard set up. I couldn't send it. Your name wouldn't come up and it wouldn't come up. So I'm thinking, okay. It wouldn't come up on my laptop either. So it came up on my phone. Just like, what kills me? This is what I'm in my house. And I got 2 bars on my phone right now. And my Wi-Fi is complete. So it's like.
Yeah. I wonder if they need to actually. That wouldn't make a difference though. I would think that it still might be the cable that goes into the house. Like that on the pole doesn't affect some of it, even though you still have the high speed on some stuff.
Yeah, but when I did the speed test, is that 700? So my internet's good because I tested that right away. And this morning why would it was at 702. Now it was like 738. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Why would you have on your phone? It
can't be my connection. But like he said it could be my computer.
But your computer's brand new, isn't it?
It's 4 years old. It's like 4 years old, I think. 3 years old. I want to say 3 years old. Some about graphic or something. And the thing is, with this type, I don't even think you can get fixed.
The old school ones, like.
No, this is a HP all-in-one. Everything's in just.
Oh.
But I ain't too worried because Xavier owed Dad money, okay? And his Dad's computer was going out. So Xavier rebuilt a computer for Dad, okay? Yeah. And him and his buddy did. And Dad took money off what Xavier owed him. And, Xavier got this computer back. Dad told Xavier, take your computer. And it's a desktop. Xavier doesn't use it, but he has it. And he told me already that not to go buy a computer if this one starts where goes to hell. That I can have the one. We got the monitor. We got everything. So I'm not too worried if all of a sudden I need this one, keeps doing it. But my laptop, the only way I'm going to know is if it dies on me all of a sudden, because I can still load videos. I still can do videos. I think it's just a connection with StreamYard. Now it's fine. I haven't had any, maybe it just takes, I don't know. We'll have to see how it acts on your end when we go Saturday.
That's true.
Because it may be just the fact that it's StreamYard. Hey, Harley. Harley. Harley.
So I did go to Walmart today.
Yeah.
Walmart does have, but you're right. It's not called cardstock. It's the 26-pound paper. For 6 more pounds on the paper, it's $3 more.
Wow.
For a thing of it. Because I was gonna buy some more paper, some more cardstock. I wanted to, show you the one, like the one I showed you, but just to get another one, just so I had it.
Yeah.
They are out.
Oh.
Now they had the 110. But I'm like, what in the tarnation? I went and watched, was looking at like the paintbrushes, and they're moving, like ours is moving everything around. I don't understand why. Leave stuff alone. I know where it's at. Leave it alone.
I know. I hate that. You finally learn to store and then they move stuff.
Yeah. They move, like, remember I told you that the little tote thing?
Yeah.
They have them in now 3 different spots.
Okay, tell me your spot so I know to look.
Okay,
I looked where the laundry baskets were and the big Rubbermaids. I looked in all those aisles.
That's where the one is. The other one is where like the craft stuff is, but like the kids' crafts, which that makes no sense to me at all.
Okay.
I don't know if but they were all there. And then where it was the envelope, it was the
office supplies,
the aisle, yeah, but like the envelopes, like the cream color envelopes, 6x9s, it was on the other side of them.
Okay, I'll look. I will look the next time I go. Yes. Okay. Because I was thinking, this is all they have.
When they had this one that was cool, it was more looked like a gun tackle box type thing, but it was actually just, it looked like that, but it was actually for like craft supplies. And I'm like, ooh, that'd be cool to have. So there was only one, no place for it, no. So, you get on the app and you look and do a price check. It was $6.97. I'm like, for that, I can buy a bigger one and just tote everything in it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But even like we were talking about the paintbrushes, they're changing where the paintbrushes are. Like, the one paintbrushes that...
It's like... They're even their craft aisle's getting smaller at mine. All I see is Cricut stuff. A few stickers.
Well, my sticker is almost gone. Like the sticker area, I should have, like you see where it's at. I do have 12 by 12 paper there.
I think the stickers that I've seen that are just in this one little spot is all they have left.
Yeah, it's odd because, like, okay. So, and then this got me. So I was looking at paint. Like, I need more paint. But, you always can look, right? Well, they had like an essential pack of the little ones. They had it clearance for $6.
Well, that's not bad, actually.
Right? So, but then I see this one that said color shifter. I'm like, that'd be cool. But none of our paint has the price on them right now, and I don't know why. It has like a little label that's like like when they do auditing and stuff. But they've been like that for like 3 months. So I'm like, okay, so I have my app out anyway, so I'm gonna check. That little bottle of paint, $6.97. I'm like, who the hell you think you are?
Nope.
I'm like, it better shift something else than that, because I'm not paying $6.97 for it. But that's when I noticed that the paintbrushes are changing. Like they have the Crackle Barrel ones, or whatever they're called, right? That they're 58 cents. And then I I don't want to say they're the acrylic, but they're in the tubes. They're now on the other side of the alley. Oh, and then up top is like the professional type paintbrushes for mixed media, whatever, all that. And I'm like, that's not what I'm used to seeing. So then I go a little farther down, and here's the paintbrushes. They're like, I don't want to say for kids, but it's like the like Mod Podge of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were by the chalk paint. And I was like, huh? Because normally them are right around the water tempera paint, like in the kid craft area.
Yeah.
And there's no paintbrushes in that thing. Yeah.
Well, the ones that you picked up are perfect than what I was looking. See, I want a pack. Okay, I'll show you my favorite brush. This is my favorite brush right here. And it is this one. That size. Okay. I want a pack where it's all these. I don't need like the other ones in between.
The small, yeah.
I just want this size. Like, give me 10 of them. You know?
Let me see the size again so I can kind of estimate it again.
See?
All right. Does it have a number on it?
Yeah, it's full of paint.
Here, does this look like it, kind of?
Yep. Yeah, that's about the same size. Yep.
Gives me an idea. This is a 24. And my mom spent some good money on these, okay? They're at Walmart. These are them ones that you like only get like 4 or 5 for like $10. But look, the damn head's about ready to fall off.
Oh yeah, I have a lot like that I end up putting a gob of hot glue in. Remember that? See this paintbrush right here? I could clean it up to see who it made. I just have to take some time to do it. 3 houses down from me, the guy passed away, and the lady his daughter was cleaning out his house, and she had tables set up in her front yard. I thought it was a rummage sale. I come walking up, and I'm like, "There's no prices on your item." She goes, "Oh, I'm not having a rummage sale." I'm like, "Oh." She goes, "My dad's cleaning out his house. This is stuff I'm actually going to donate." On it, and just take it. I don't care. She says it was just because she had one of those dumpsters. It's like come pick it up or whatever for her.
Yeah.
And she had it that's in the driveway. And when she was cleaning out, she said some of this stuff was too good to go to the dump, you know. So she had found like Matchbox cars. She's and Coda was with me. She's like, "Hey, little boy, take all those cars home with you." He got like a box full of them. Some were still in the box, like collector. You know how they do those little collector series?
Yeah.
Well, this paintbrush and one other paintbrush by this was in this kit. It was like paint a flower or something. It had everything in it. The flower thing, the directions, the paintbrush, and the paint. And you could tell it was old because the paint, I shook and shook it. I couldn't bring it back. But I'm like, I love the paintbrush in it. But that's the size I like, is those big ones. The small, you know, I got more. The thing is they give you one this size and the rest are 2 of the other sizes.
Yeah. And then some of them are like itty bitty.
Yeah. Like the ones that you got from the bins. Those are perfect because this is the brush I use just to put my paint on my page. So the size don't matter because it's not like I'm doing the details when I just slap the paint on. So those ones that you grab, those would be perfect.
I think I split them up today. I started your box.
Okay.
I think it's 6. I think there are 16. I think we each get 8.
I laugh so hard because you're opening that. Okay. You were opening that box, that makeup box last night. And I'm like, oh, I should tell Sabrina to look for those by themselves.
I get them all. They do. They have them all the time. I'll show you the other ones I got, and I use them every once in a while.
That's what I use for my stencil.
Okay, I'll show you.
And then I do the little wedges too.
I grab these.
Yes, that would work too. Yeah.
These are all the time.
That's what I use to go through stencils.
Because they're, I mean, you can wash these and everything up. I'm like, so I picked them up.
Oh yeah, look at was white, but they're getting to a point where I got it because they're breaking.
Yeah. Well, see, this is like,
I go to the Dollar Tree, but
it's like these, they're like foamy, but what I like is this. Put my thing.
Oh man, that's cool. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can wash it. Have you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So right now
I'm to the point where I need to replace a lot of mine.
Well, and that stuff I won't get until Dollar Day. Like I'll go on Dollar Day just to get that stuff. Because nobody. So Tina, I'm at that point. Yeah. I don't know. Like tomorrow is $10 day, okay, and I understand that. But whatever's left in the bin is in a big crate for like $20.
I think you should go for it. You keep talking about it. I think it'd be awesome. Just and go for how much?
20.
Man, I'll send you $10. We'll go half on it. Just for I can get the thrill of watching you do it.
Man, literally, this thing is so huge. It would probably be the size of that I would actually literally have to do it in my garage.
Yeah. Open it and then start bringing some in each day to do a video.
Yes. Okay, today's live is
Zachary.
Hey, I need some more. Take this way.
This is your exercise for the weekend.
He'd probably do it. He wouldn't say. Where am I getting pink? I'm getting pink everywhere.
I always wanted to buy lost mail, you know.
Oh, me too.
You see those people open all these lost mail packs. I don't even know where they get this stuff to do that. That'd be the thing. Where did you find, you know? Because there's a website. Because I would say to buy a thing of lost mail.
Like a big crate or just a box?
I mean,
because there's a website that does it. I know down in somewhere in southern Indiana, there's actually a store that you go in and you can do it and buy it. I'm like, what the hell? I'd be one Matt. I'd be one hawker if that. I'd be so. I had to wash my hands or something. Pink going on my yellow, and I don't like it. Dogs, you're already in my last nerve.
There's a guy on here. There's a guy called Resale Rabbit.
Yeah.
And that's his business, is buying pallets, semi-full, and he travels all over. He was in Atlanta, Georgia for a week, just bidding on all these stuff. And I laugh because he's on YouTube. That's because somebody I knew, I don't remember who said, "Hey Tina, do you know Resale Rabbit?" I'm like, no. Well, he's in the area by you. He's from Green Bay, so he sent me a link. Started watching him, and then he has like $10. He doesn't do it steady like the bins. He stockpiles it, and then he has a big sale because he does a lot of online sales with his stuff. And he'll have $10 day, and then he goes and he drops it every day until he hits $1, and then what's left after the $1, it's fill a bag for a certain price. That's how he does it. And I found some stuff when he got a Hobby Lobby one. I got some like little red trucks and stuff. They had red and maroon. And or not maroon, teal. So I got a teal one and a red one. They're the exact same design. I didn't care. And well, he just did a video. And I laughed so hard. He's got these skeletons. He did a Walgreen thing, giant life-size skeletons. And he's my neighbor. He lives across from Xavier. So I messaged him and I'm like, resale. And he's like, hi, hey neighbor. I'm like, the skeletons you saw? Yeah, I want them. He's like, oh, okay. He goes, I haven't figured out what I'm going to charge you. He goes, because he usually does half of what the retail is. I'm like, I don't care. Let me know. He goes, oh, yeah, that's right. You decorate your yard. I'm like, yeah, I want them. So he goes, well, then I don't have to pack them because a lot of it was Halloween. He got, what did he tell me? Over 125 pounds of candy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Because you don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
So he's selling it. He's putting it out on it because he's having a sale. I think it's this week, and they're bags, like the bags of Snickers, bags of Kit Kats, all that stuff, like you see at Walgreens. And he's putting it for what did he tell me? $1.50 or $2 a bag to get it out. Some guy was going to come and buy it for his candy machine, those claw machines you see.
Yeah.
But the guy never showed up.
Well, and the funny thing is that candy, if you look on the candy, you have a whole year.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like it's going to go bad like right away. You have a whole year.
But like he says, it takes up so much space in his warehouse.
I could see that.
He's trying to sell it. And it only has he's like, the candy's good because, like you said, it's not expired. Nope. It's just a packaging. It's got Halloween decor on it.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to cut that out. Oh well. I'll do that now.
What do you have?
But I'd run into him after I started following him. I'd run into him off and on at Goodwill's. Well, even at the local grocery store. And then I'm in the front yard after me and Scott moved here. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and here he comes walking up. I'm like, resale. And he looked at me, he goes, oh, hi, Tina. I said, what are you doing? He says, taking my morning walk. I'm like, you live in this area? He goes, yeah. He goes, we go over to the side of the yard, and he goes, right, that house right there. I could see it between the two houses. And I'm like, oh, my son's your neighbor. He goes, the one that just bought the greenhouse? He goes, yeah. I said, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, I bid it. He put an offer on that house, Xavier's house too. And they didn't accept him. And it was only, and I think he told me Xavier paid $3,000 more than Rabbit, and Rabbit was going to buy it, fix it up, and use it as an Airbnb. And the sellers didn't want that because that was in the agreement that the Xavier and Chantel could do an Airbnb with the sale of that house. I thought it was interesting. I didn't know sellers could do that.
Yeah, you can have.
I don't like how I'm coloring her.
I don't like how this one's turning out, but like I said, I'm only doing the markers I have on my desk that I got from Kathy. So to see if the
tips are too big to color these with the stroller. You could put that in a sale, I guess. I didn't know that.
What?
Told Xavier you should because they're simplest, whatever they call. She don't like a lot. She calls a lot too much clutter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Minimalists or whatever they call them. I told Xavier he'd come and stay at my house, and I said he'd find out a place to put all your animals, clean your house real good, and rent it for the week.
I don't know if I could do that though.
See, we're black again.
Oh, I'm gonna knock the cats out.
Take that, and I'm going to end Facebook and just have StreamYard up here.
What are you doing?
And see if it makes a difference.
Did I miss something?
It's just weird. But over here on my laptop,
yeah,
that was weird. I'm like,
okay, I must have just missed you again. Because I don't hear nothing. I heard over here on my laptop is all I heard. And you're spinning. Why are there two of you? I'm confused. What the hell is that all about?
there's two of me.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
but I
don't
heard
know.
nothing.
All of a sudden I looked up and there was two of me.
And it was like all of a sudden you cut in and out, and then I didn't hear nothing, and then I looked up and there's two of you.
Can you hear me?
I wonder if your thing isn't trying to connect to two different devices.
I don't know. I took off everything off the top on my computer. So now the only thing that's up on my computer is StreamYard. No Facebook, no YouTube, just StreamYard. And where is everybody? I'm mad. And nobody's in here. Listen to me. I'm mad. Well, where are you?
I think we know because of the time.
Oh, I know. We have to find the right time.
Yeah.
I think that's some of it. We have to find that right time. But you know what? I have fun anyway, so I don't care if nobody comes in.
They can.
I talk to myself half the time anyway when I'm alone.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's really spooky when I start answering myself. There they are. I was like, where's my pen? That may be a problem. But I am my own friend. I will be right back, Sabrina.
Okay. What feet do you want? Do I move? Yes. change the color of these, I think. Yeah, why not? Okay. Mm-hmm. You are gonna do the color. Huh. Oh. I have to turn on my furnace. It's freaking cold. You got on my furnace though. Go. Okay.
Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry, I ran. Oh, and then I forgot something to drink. I ran to get 2 Tylenol upstairs. I had to find where Scott put them. Des Moines, Indiana. Des IA. I don't know what state that is.
Idaho. I think it's Idaho. Why?
That's my call.
Oh.
I'll know who it is. I don't answer those.
Nope.
I don't know you. I don't answer. Okay. Yeah, Scott threw his bag out Sunday, so he had the Tylenol. And I'm like, where did he put the damn Tylenol? Oh, they let me a voicemail. Let me see what they say. Where the hell did it go? Oh. It says, I apologize. I think I dialed the wrong number. I was calling for Xavier. Looks like the number he's got on his application. Anyway, this is Mark Bonney with Midwest Super Speedway. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to mute you and I'm going to call him back.
Okay.
Because it's a job for Xavier. Okay.
That's fine. That's cool. Gotta stay out of my stuff. You can be in here, just stay out of my stuff.
Okay, I'm back.
Yep.
I called Xavier. I figured I'm like, instead of calling the guy back, I called Xavier. And he's like, what? He goes, did I? He goes, I said, he called my number. I said, I don't know what you put on your application. And he was like, I put my own number. I put your number down in case of emergency.
Yeah.
So he's calling him back right now. I know he's trying to look for a different job because he doesn't like who he works with at where he works. And the thing is that he works with a friend. Okay.
Yeah.
And the friend thinks that Xavier should jump every time he does something. And Xavier follows his paperwork, and his friend was like, I got my paperwork from da-da-da. You're only the supervisor on the floor, okay? But he does, and Xavier's one of these, and it's this, Xavier's like me. We can't do our jobs half-assed, okay? It has to be done. It's OCD, okay?
Yeah.
And Xavier works on Ryder rental trucks or semis, okay? He's a mechanic. And he's like, I'm not going to do a half-assed job when somebody's going to rent this truck or crawl in this. And if they get hurt and I find out because I didn't do it right, that's on him. He says, and he won't do it. He refuses to do. And Hardy's like, no, just did this. And Xavier's like, no. And they go rounds and rounds and rounds. And like Saber said, he can't believe this guy still has his job because the way he does his work. And like Saber says, one of these times something's going to happen, and then they'll change their mind. And I told Saber, it's hard when you work with a friend, especially a friend is in a higher position than you are, because they think because you're a friend that they have the right. So. I was surprised he answered because it's 12, almost 1 o'clock. He usually is out the door. I go, are you home? He goes, yeah, I'm about to leave in like 10 minutes. Why? And then I retreat, and I'm like, I got a call for you. And he goes, because I laugh because he goes, he told me last week that he put my phone number on there as, when you borrow money.
Yeah.
He did. He for his furniture, he put me down as the other contact number. So he's like, they're already calling you because they got their furniture. And Xavier sat in his chair and goes, this chair seems broke. So both the chairs that they came with were broke. His and Chantel's chair. And he goes, well, we got $1,000 back because they came and replaced them. And he goes, and Chantel totally came unglued on the person, basically. So they got $1,000 off their loan because of that. Because there's another 10 days. They came and picked up the broken furniture in their lazy boy chairs. So I told Xavier, well, if where you bought them doesn't do anything, you call Lazy Boy. Because that's Lazy Boy's reputation. I said, you go right over to Lazy Boy here in town and say, hey, I bought 2 of your chairs over at so-and-so's store, and they're not blah, blah, blah. But so when I told him I got a call, he was thinking it's the furniture calling already. He's like, what? I'm like, no. It's this place. But he seems happy. When I saw him Sunday, the first time I seen him after he moved back home, and he was at the bar buying me and Dad a drink, me and Scott a drink. Chantel was over by Diamond, and I said, Xavier, are you all right? Is everything good since you went back home? He's like, yeah, Mom, I'm fine. I said, would you tell me if you weren't? He goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay. He goes, you can stop worrying, okay? And then I laugh because since Chantel walks up, and the thing is, I heard her say, what'd your mom say to you? Xavier's like, we're just talking. And she has to realize, and I heard Xavier say, Chantel, we talked about this. Because she thinks if he has conversations with us, she should know what the conversation is about. And there's some things he discussed with his parents that she don't need to know.
Yeah.
And I heard him say that to her. I was like, because I told him, I said, she can't always be. I said, there's things you share with your wife, you should. But when you have a conversation with your parent, and it's just a conversation, she doesn't need to know our private, like I said, just like if we have you and Diamond over to discuss things that in me and Dad's future, if something happens to us, that's none of her business. See, I said, because when Scott had his heart attack, we had a family meeting, and that was just our kids, not their mates. She couldn't understand why she couldn't come. And it became an issue.
Maybe that's just because of how she was raised,
Yeah, I don't get it. And I told me, like, how do I say that? How do I say that? I'm trying not to be a bitch. Okay.
Okay.
To my daughter-in-law. But there are some things you can't ignore. Like this whole food allergy thing. I thought that I've been sitting in grocery stores taking a mind. You have to understand, those labels are small.
Yes, they are.
So I took a magnifying glass with me to look at labels to make sure I didn't buy anything that she couldn't eat. Only to discover she wasn't allergic to that. She was only allergic to seafood. Just to get out of coming to dinner because she didn't want to. Ooh. I told Sarah, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that anymore. Going out of my way like I was just to discover that, because that was one thing I was so mad at when I found that out. Oh, I was Sabrina. Oh. Ooh.
I can only imagine.
Scott said he saw steam come out of my ears. Because one time I made something and in the middle of it I realized there was paprika in it and I panicked. And I had Scott run to the grocery store. Yeah, I went in because I realized it in the middle of cooking that I didn't look at the label. And when I looked at the label, there was paprika in it. And I went in full panic because they were coming for dinner. That could have sent, and I'm thinking that could, allergic reaction thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hurry up and panic, and I sent Scott to the grocery store to get to get one that was plain instead of one that was, because it was pork loin little things in a package.
Yeah.
And I wasn't thinking, and then it dawned on me. Well, then I went into panic right away, only to discover it wasn't true. Yeah. When Xavier told me that, I said, Xavier, I'm going upstairs right now to count to 20 and I'll be back. And he was like, okay, Mom. Because he knew. He didn't know how do you say that to me? He didn't know how to approach that with us because the meaning behind it was to get out of having dinner with us because she didn't want to. And I said to Xavier, does she realize you're part of a family and it can't just be her side? That's not how it works. She married you. She married part of your family. And I said, and it's not like it's all the time. I'll never forget that. It was, and I said, does she know you told me? He goes, she does now. And she's like, why'd you do that? He goes, because it's my mom and I thought it was right. Plus his counselor told him. Because he was talking about it in his counselor, and his counselor says, I think you need to tell your mom that. And Xavier asked him why. Because if your mom's going out of her way to do this for your wife, and it's on a lie, it's better to find out from you than somehow else find out some other way. Because one of these times, like the counselor told Xavier, one of these times your mom's going to forget, cook a dinner, have you over, and then in the middle of dinner realize, oh man, because I put a lot of green pepper in our food. I mean, it's got like green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper. Scott and I eat all that. The only one we don't like is jalapeno. And then your mom's going to go in a panic when she realizes your wife is eating something she ain't supposed to, and it's on a lie. And she says to your mom, oh, don't worry about it. What's your mom's reaction is going to be then? She'll be like, what the hell? So you should tell her in a safe zone now. Yep.
Wow.
Just so she didn't have to come to Christmas dinner.
That's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So I told Xavier, I just dropped markers all over my floor. So this is my attitude now. Like I'll use example this past Sunday. We had our birthday parties.
Yeah.
If they come, they come. If they didn't, they didn't. I'm not letting it bother me anymore, because it would bother me that my son wasn't here for Christmas. So, and
I get it.
And how I put it to Xavier, because even Christmas this year, she wanted. I do Christmas Eve. It's been that way for years. I get that now. I have to consider her, but I was thinking that she's going to her like a grandparent's house Christmas Eve, okay? And
yeah.
Well, I find out it's not her grandparents she's going to. She's going to a friend's parents' house.
So it's not even a relation.
Nope.
At all.
Nope. And I didn't say a word. It was Scott. Scott's the one that came unglued. Because he knows how. Okay, this is how Christmas is. This is how my Christmas was. It could have went two ways. Okay, my grandma died Christmas Day. Not that for years we thought it was Christmas Eve until I found after my mom passed away. And I was going through some of my mom's paperwork. She had a copy of my grandmother's death certificate. My grandma died Christmas Day. So they didn't tell us. They had to tell us because we were supposed to go see her. She was in a hospital. Okay? So my grandpa lied to everybody. And I asked my Aunt Penny afterwards. She goes, yeah, my dad chose not to tell you guys because he didn't want to ruin your Christmas. We could have been the family that didn't celebrate Christmas anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my grandpa chose to tell us that she died Christmas Eve so that Christmas Day wouldn't be ruined. All those years. I'm like, they liars. Liars. Even our headstone reads the 24th. Because now I'm like, I gotta look. So last time I went to the cemetery, I looked at her headstone. I was like, I'm thinking, what's her headstone read? It's been, I look at her headstone every time I go there because I clean it. I never, it's a habit. I'm like, to Scott, I don't know, pay attention to the date. So when I went up there this summer and cleaned the headstone, or I looked, it says 24th. So, but so Scott said to them, to Xavier, because Xavier never realized my grandma died on Christmas. He's like, and that's the one holiday my mom always made special. Because Thanksgiving we were in the woods deer hunting. The turkey went in the roaster, and then you came in like an hour and a half and made the stuffing and mashed potatoes, and there you go. It was like a buffet because everybody was in and out for hunting because we're deer hunters. And our hunting season's during Thanksgiving up here. Why? I have no idea.
No, ours is too. Ours is too.
Yours too? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They always pick that week. So Christmas was always a big deal. But so like I told Scott, he's a grown man. He's gonna make his own mistakes and make his choices. But I'm not but I'm not letting their choices affect me. Because for a while it was. And I'm not no more. No more. I don't know where this cover for this marker is or where it went. I'm on the floor because I dropped all those markers.
Oh, great.
Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, so I don't even know where this mark tray came out of. Oh. Right here. Okay. I think. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Well, I have an empty lid and I can't find a marker.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'll find it eventually. Hi. What? What? Yeah. Yeah. Such a sad kitty. Such a sad kitty. Just looking for Scott. Scott left this morning. I haven't seen him since.
Oh, no. Well, this is one of his busy days, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it? Well, it's hard to say. There's days that he's home, and then there's days he's gone all day.
But
We
even
only
like
have-
with this, I guess
only
I
have
should say it
one-
this way: the snow.
Yeah. We only have one rule. He has is if he's not going to be home by 5:30, he calls me. Because I used to wait till he got home to eat, and because I like eating dinner with him, I don't, especially on days where I don't see him in between. Like today, it's already 1:00. I haven't seen him since he left at 7:00 this morning, which is fine. But there's nights sometimes I'd wait till 9:00 to eat, and I haven't ate all day. So now I don't do that. He calls me and lets me know if he's not going to be home. Or he'll be like, I'll be home by 6:30 or something like that. Or he'll tell me I won't be home till 9. Because there's days like that. And one time he looked at that one time he went to Indiana.
Yeah, I remember that.
No. He hasn't had a run like that in a while. But you know what? He will start be having those runs because it's spring. Because the reason he went to Indiana is he's picking up the people, all the guys for the ships up here.
That's cool. I'm so glad I don't record on my phone or don't do it on my phone. It must be a day of dropping stuff because my phone just went pew plunk.
You need to get your magnet sticky thing out.
It's that metal thing. I don't know where. Well, hold on. No, it was in it. It was in its holster thing, but it was just I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden I moved my thing and flop.
You'll have to let me know how well that works.
I will.
Because if it works really good, and you see another one, I would tell you to grab me one for Scott.
See, but I'm thinking, okay, where can you put it on the car? I mean, you got to suction it. I mean, can I suction it into plastic? It doesn't say. I'm gonna try to do my like I thought about doing like my makeup in my bathroom and doing it that way as well. I don't like. I see people doing makeup and there are people are like, I want to learn how to do makeup. Why? And it's like some of that shit I won't ever use.
That was a nice makeup stuff you got. Love the colors of the lipstick.
Very rarely do I do primer. Now, can I do it? Yes, I know how to do all that crap. Do I take the time
that tube, that like lipstick tube, and it was like skin tone. In that makeup kit you got you showed.
Yeah.
That tube that was like skin tone.
Yeah.
You put that on your eyelid before you put your eyeshadow down. The only reason I know that is I watched Diamond and Sosalia do it. And then they did it to me for Xavier's wedding. And I'm like, what is that stuff? Oh, it helped keep your eyeshadow on. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't have this crap when I was in high school. Jesus. It was put your foundation on, really smooth it out, put your blush, eyeliner, eyeshadow, and forgot what I'm missing. I'm missing something. Your eyelash stuff, whatever the hell it was called.
Mascara.
And I said to Diamond, and it was LA gear, LA makeup, LA. And Maybelline. Not all this expensive stuff. Aquanet. I laugh so hard because I still use Aquanet. My grocery store has it. Stuck in the 80s. Diamond tells me that all the time. You're stuck in the 80s, Mom. You're stuck in the 80s. All this stuff, your hair, when you do your hair up, you're in the 80s. Because I laughed because we had something. So I don't do it because I don't need to dress up every day. I used to. Every day, even if I didn't go anywhere. I put makeup on. I was trying to figure out one time, what am I going to press? Scott, he's gone. He knows what I look like when I wake up in the morning. So Diamond remembers that. She always had makeup on, she said. What changed? I said, I got sick. And I hurt my back. And I said, she goes, you always had makeup on, Mom. And I said, when I fell down the stairs and I couldn't stand up. And because when I fell down the stairs, I couldn't sit long. I couldn't stand up long. I was so uncomfortable. So standing to put makeup on was not a priority anymore.
Yep. No, I did it because, and I know it sounds weird, but I noticed that it made me feel a little better. Like with the thing with Mom, and I do it every day. Just a routine to get me out of bed. Everything else.
I get that.
I still do it every once in a while. Like but there are times that I just, not today.
Yeah, I get that.
No. Me done, a doobie. Oh.
I don't remember why I did my hair. And Diamond, we were all doing it. Was a family something or another. It wasn't Xavier's wedding because I had my hair done that morning because Scott. It was so funny. Scott knew because I don't do my hair enough to have my hair trained. You know, you can train your hair to curl.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I don't do it that often anymore. And I get so mad when it's time to do my hair and I can't get it done. So Scott made me. He went into where I get my hair cuts and he made me an appointment for the morning of the Xavier's wedding for his reception, not the because they got married one day and the reception was 2 days later. Okay.
Yeah.
They got married on a Thursday at the park where their first date was. And the reception was Saturday. Or was it Friday? I don't remember. One of that week. I think it was Saturday. So he surprised Diamond and I with appointments because he talked to Diamond and had Diamond set up hair appointment for me so that I wouldn't be all grouchy. That's what he told me. So he didn't tell me. He told me the night before. By the way, you have to be at blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? He goes, I had Diamond make you an appointment to get your hair done so you don't get off. Because there was one time I couldn't get my hair to work. I refused to go. I'm like, you just go, Scott. He's like, no, I'm not going without you. Well, my hair ain't working. I'm not going anywhere.
I've done that.
Yep.
I've done that. Or it's pissed me off so much I cut my hair.
Yep, I've done that too.
Jamie looks at me and goes, don't do it. I'm like, yep, it's time for a haircut. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's time for a haircut.
Yep. I was like so mad. I didn't want to go. So he called Diamond. Diamond and Savannah came over and they did my hair. They got it where it looked okay. Not to my where I would have did it. I would have did it different, but I got it where
you would go.
Yep. Because Diamond says I'm stuck in the 80s. I want to poof, poof, poof. And that I don't remember the girls were here for something. And they were just spending time and we decided I felt like I was doing little girl things with Diamond again. I used to let her put makeup on me when she was little.
Yeah.
And they were here, Savannah, Diamond. And so Diamond told Savannah, you should see how my mom does her hair. So they made me do my hair. And oh my God, Savannah couldn't get over how I did my hair. Because I curl it. I spray it with Aquanet, and then I comb it, and then I take a pick, and then after I do that, I lean over and I go, and I come up.
Yep. That's hard to find.
You know what I'm talking about? Where you lean over?
I do. I know exactly what she's doing.
And she's like, what is she doing? Devin goes, just watch her. Come up, look at it, a little pick, a little here and a little there, and then Aquanet again, and it's all big like 80s.
Yep.
And Savannah goes, oh my God. No wonder she did that. Because I had to put curlers. I'm like, okay, I have to go wash my hair and put my curlers in. Because I always put curlers in. Like those big ass curlers. You just roll them.
Yeah.
I remember my mom bought me the heat set for Christmas one year, and I was so excited.
Things never worked for me. I don't know why. I hated it.
Yeah, I did. I went back to the old school ones where you roll them and then you stick that pink little thing in.
Yeah, like the pink pen or the pink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But really, it didn't really need it on some of them because they had them little. Because when you tried to pull them things out of your hair,
because I'd get up some days early enough that I could do that. I'd go, I'd take my bath, shower the night before, wash my hair, and the next morning I'd damp my hair, put them in, blow dry my hair, then take them out and do my hair. And the girls were like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "No, it took me 2 hours to get ready." They're like, "Jesus!" I'm like, "Well, welcome to Holiday 80s."
What are you doing, Bill?
It wasn't nothing. I said it wasn't. It wasn't all. I said it was. I said it wasn't all the time about the music.
Gina, I'll be right back. I gotta go potty. Yeah, what are you right? Oh, what are you into? Are they going to stop? Or what?
Oh, in the 90s. All right, I got them colored. I'll put them away. Oh, well, sorry guys if you're hearing me go ouch. Coda's not gonna like me the next time he's here because my markers are disorganized. Coda comes through and he goes through and color coats my markers for me all the time. And then when he goes, that doesn't go on there. Oh, and then when it comes, he gets mad because they're all up. Doesn't get mad. He's like, Nana, why aren't these in order? They should be order like I did them. And I'm like, well, sorry. Ooh, good, works.
Okay. Ready to give me something to drink?
Oh, good.
I didn't realize what time it was.
Do you gotta go?
I got about 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're good. I just had to go potty and I needed something to drink. Thought I was gonna have a coughing attack. And I forgot what time it was, so I ran and got that medicine and got a piece of cheese.
Do we want to change our time back to what we were doing earlier?
It's up to you. I don't care. I mean, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm trying, I'm feeling out.
I mean, we can discuss it like not on the live.
Yeah.
Because there are, excuse me, on today there are other people they're on live right now.
Yeah.
Maybe on Mondays we should have this, and on Thursdays, even noon, we could start. I could just be muted and talking to Jamie.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be happy in any way we go, and we're trying to please everybody else. I'm fine with it, as long as I'm out of here by 2:30. So
yeah,
I wouldn't have had to been out of here by. I wouldn't have had to, but today I forgot to go to the recycling, and I have all the recycle in the back of my truck. So I want to get it before anything else happens.
Oh yeah, I understand that. I don't remember what I was going to say. Man, I hate that when that happens. It's like going into the kitchen, and then when you get there, wondering why you're in the kitchen.
But yep, remember I had that moment in my craft room.
Yeah.
What was I looking for?
Stand in the kitchen. Scott finds me in the kitchen all the time, and I'll be like standing there. He'd be like, "What are you doing, baby?" I'm like, "I came in here for something, but I don't remember what." And then Scott's thing is when he sees me, he'll be like, "What's wrong?" And I'll be like, "Nothing." He goes, "Well, you look like something's wrong." I'm like, "Nope." Now, yesterday, he knew I was in pain. He could tell. Because I was doing that. Ow. Sitting here, I'm okay because I'm sitting Indian style with my foot on my other leg. But as soon as I get up to walk, I'm walking on my heel because if I walk on my whole foot, it hurts like a son of a gun. Going upstairs, it hurts, man. Ooh. So he grabs the cane. He says, "We walk around the house, use the cane so you don't put pressure on that." Because he was gonna.
That's a good idea, though.
Well, he wanted to go get me a crutch, and I'm like, "You want me to fall down? I'm not good on crutches. Nothing else. I'll go use Dad's walker because we have all Dad's walker." He starts laughing because I'm not. When I had my feet operated on, crutches were not. I was too clumsy with them, so they gave me a walker. I know my limits. I said to Scott, no walk, no crutches. I'm doing this for later. I'm like, no crutches. No. So I had this one, and then, oh, man, I forgot to do one. Oh. And I'm behind because I dropped all those markers, and then I went upstairs for Tylenol.
You're fine. I was behind last week. I had no damn reason why I was behind. I was just behind. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I got a email from Amazon.
Yeah.
They deposited the money in my account.
Oh, for that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
So I went and checked, and it's there. I'm like, what?
Is he buying another one?
Yep. He's like, go buy it. He told me today, he's like, go buy it. I'm like, nope. He goes, it's in the cart. I said, well, hit the button then. He goes, no. I said, I'm not buying it. I said, we'll do it when we get home. No, just buy it. I'm like, no. Woman? I said, us. And then I looked at him, I said, no.
You get the woman too thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Scott does that. Woman? And I go, man!
If you want it so bad right now, you buy it. That's what I said.
Well, he says to me, he wants this. Okay. He wants this like muscle stimulator thing. And he says it's on Timo. I'm like, okay. And he asked me, do you have a Timo code? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I want this thing. And I'm like, okay. Show it to me. Then I'll order the damn thing.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, if he, no offense, but think about this. If he hasn't done his Timo and his email address, you guys would get better pricing.
That's what I told him. He should open his own account, but he doesn't want to.
Jamie has it and just opens it and then doesn't mess with it afterwards.
He don't like that stuff on his phone. So I'm like, whatever.
Okay, put it on your phone, order it. Make sure like you have at least the information on what it is, like, you know, and then put it on a different device. And then delete it off the phone. So
I have 3 in the cart right now because I don't know which one he wants because I didn't realize how many. Oh, shoot. I put it on the wrong end. I wanted it on this side. Oh, well. Too late on. That's all right because
that way, so
once I put stuff in there that I wanted too.
That's right.
I'm like, well, I have an order I want to put in. And he's like, okay. So it's in there. But he has to come and look at. I said, Scott, I found 3 of those things. I said, I don't know which one you want. But I was upstairs yesterday when he got home. He goes, did you see it? I think I'll stamp on another one and put one there later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my guy and a girl.
Why would you stamp it out? You scan that one on the computer. Just print one out for yourself.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I meant. And I got another. I think it's this one. No. I don't know where I put it. I have one and I printed 2 of them. And I probably have one. I betcha. In my box. Yeah, maybe I'll just find something else to put in there instead of stamp. Here, what's in my box? Oh, here, cool. I'll put a house. I don't know. I'll put a house. I don't have to do it. Okay. Put her right there. I'll cover the mushroom. I'll put bozo number 1 right there. And Nomi number 3. That fall one package with all those little fall sayings.
Yeah.
That's cute with the little gnomes in the truck. And the gnomes and the cow. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then the first one you showed, or the second one that said fall something with the pretty flowers, that one was pretty too.
I remember putting that in the cart. That's the whole thing.
But I could see you putting it in a cart though.
I could see myself putting a whole bunch of stuff in the cart and then not realizing I put it in there.
Yeah. I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to put Sweet Home Gnomes or Home with the Gnomes or something on that lines up here. But it's tacky from the glue. There we go.
I found a saying other thing. It says, you don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you.
That's cute. Still, I didn't find that marker. Oh. Alrighty, I'll show yours. I'll put you up and you can show yours. So, Sabrina, come on. There we go. That's cool with the houses.
It was one of the ones that in them little packs that I think I bought from you. This one, and these were just sayings with them. Like, you know what? It'd work with it.
It's cool. It's so funny how we have the same prompts for everything. And the same stamp images. I mean, I have those houses because and everything. I even have them sets. How totally different we are. You know, here's mine. When mine dries a little bit, I'll go around it with black, put my saying on. By next week it'll be there.
Well, and that's why I thought, like,
it's backwards.
It's all right. It's all good.
So good.
But like with the houses and stuff, like white, I figured the houses would pop up to make my little dudes. Like you'd see my little dudes better then.
And I was gonna try to use these, but I'm going to now that it's on. So I'll stick this in a box.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to use them either.
Well, they're good.
It wasn't in my head to use them. Like maybe that's it.
They're good if you want to put them in the background. You know what I mean? Stamp and then you see them like under the paint or something. But with the paper, I can't. No. All right.
And I popped my little dudes up, so then we have the dimension. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. So I gotta
see. I did right on the back. See, in this one, I meant to skip. I did front and back.
Yeah, remember I said the only reason why I didn't is because of that reason. Well, and I was writing on them. Remember, I was writing what days we do.
Yep.
I even put Mad Media Monday, Mist Monday, Tina Sick, and Dylusions Tuesday, and then I just put the date on. We did it all on Thursday.
I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to start with 1 and 2, and then this one. After it's done being tacky, I'll come back and finish it. But I'll have this sit on my shelf, my Dylusion shelf over here. Okay.
Okay.
But that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. And Sabrina, stay on after I end this. I want to talk to you real quick before you have to leave. Thanks for coming in, everybody. If you watch this later, please give us a thumbs up. Tell us what you think. And we will see you sometime next week. Oh, nope. We'll see you Saturday. We're going to be on Sabrina's channel between 5:30 and 6:30-ish. 5:30 my time, 6:30 her time.
Yes.
We'll be on before 7 Sabrina's time, but just in that vicinity. Alrighty?
Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.